Yeah, we discussed about the button also.
Yeah. Now let us create one more new class. Uh, IRCTC IRCTC website. For that website, I'm creating one more new class. IRCTC application. Okay. Then, and similar to Redbus, we have to open the application first, right? So let me create a class here to open IRCTC. Here, change this name. Open IRCTC. Okay. URL we have to change irctc.co.in. So in any script, right, this code is common. Okay, driver creation. After that, launching the application, and we have to see import statements are missing. Import statements. We
Yeah.
have to import this WebDriver. Why it's not coming? Oh, here it is not declared. WebDriver D. Now it will be imported. I have to define it as a static. Import WebDriver done. Now all errors gone. After launching that, okay, let me run this. Let us launch this IRCTC application by running this script. Not running. What happened? Oh, sorry. We have to call this right inside main method. We're
Yes.
not calling it. That's why it's not running. Open IRCTC. Save it. Now run it. This.
At least it's not throwing any error also.
No, running.
Uh,
Okay. IRCTC website is opened. .co.in. Okay. Now let us see this in this application. First, let us see with the link. Okay. For example, okay, let us see this user ID, password, and captcha. Okay. So I will create here one method, login method. Okay. Public static void uh, IRCTC login. IRCTC login. Okay. This is the method. See, method names always should begin with small letter. Okay. Class name should begin
okay.
with capital letter. So IRCTC
Okay.
underscore login. And now let us see, we have to see attributes of these three fields. Okay. Press F12. Now see this, highlight this user ID field and copy this. So here what attribute we can use?
Yeah, ID.
ID is there. So ID we can use. Just copy that ID value, copy that and define normal way. D dot find element by dot ID value. What we have to do first? Clear the value. Since it is a text box, already existing value should be cleared. See, by for this it is separate class by. We have to import this one. Okay, by is a separate class in WebDriver. So import by class. So that statement is inserted. Import statement is inserted here. Okay, are you clear?
Before we know, yeah, sir. Before yesterday we have not added, right, sir?
No, it is added.
By
See, by class is there.
no
It is added yesterday also.
yesterday.
Hmm. Okay.
Oh, okay, okay, sir. Okay.
Now d dot find element by dot id username dot send keys. Enter some value. Okay. Mm, MV Prasad. I'm adding some username into that field. Now similarly look at that second field, password. What here, look at this. For this password field, what attribute we can use?
Class.
ID is not available, correct? Once ID is not available, what is the next priority?
Yeah, class.
Huh?
Next one is
Next one is
class, sir. Class.
not class,
Class.
not class.
ID name.
Name,
Name, sir.
name, right? See
Name.
here, this is the
Yes.
password text box. See, for
Yeah.
password text box, this is the code we have. Here also, what is HTML tag? Input is
Input.
HTML tag. And what attributes are available?
Naming.
Name,
Name. Class.
class, autocomplete, size, tab index, type. These are all the attributes are available. What is the name value? This is the name value. Okay,
Yeah.
copy this. It is the name. So once ID property is not available, then we have to try with name property if name is available. Understand? So the first preference is ID and the second preference should be name.
Name.
Okay, yeah. So ID and name. So always first preference should be given to ID property. In case ID is not available, then we have to look for name. If name is available, we can use name. Now let us see that how to identify element HTML element by using name attribute. D dot find element by dot name. Okay, we have to use
Okay.
this name method by dot name. What is the name value? Define that name value. Now it is a text box. The same way we have tried two steps to enter the value into the text boxes. One is clear, another one is send keys dot clear, and again write same dot send keys. What value you want to enter? Just enter some value. Invalid, incorrect password I am entering. So now are you clear now how to automate text box HTML element? So how to automate text box HTML element?
Yeah. First we should clear. After that we have
Yeah,
to enter, sir, using in keys. Yeah.
element. First step one, what we have to do? Clear.
Yeah.
Clear the content.
Yeah.
Clear the value. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
step two, send keys. We use these two methods. Send
Yeah.
keys.
Here send keys is nothing but entering, right, sir?
Yeah, typing.
Yeah. Typing. Okay.
Yeah, clear method and send keys method we'll be using. Okay. We'll be using two methods. Clear?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So text value, text should be entered into text box by using two methods, two WebDriver methods, two methods. Clear? One is clear
Yes, sir.
method and the second one is send keys method. Okay, so that is important. Okay, now we have seen that name, by using name how we are identifying that element. Okay,
Okay.
now let us see that third one. Okay, we don't enter this third one. I will go directly uh, checkbox. Okay, let us
Okay.
see this checkbox. How to script checkbox. Next one, how to automate.
Sir, in the password,
Hmm?
sir, in the password, what value you have typed, sir? What
Button.
value you have entered? In the password,
Uh,
what value you have given, sir?
I have given just simply test.
Ah, okay. It will accept, right, sir? The
No, no,
actually password some.
it won't accept.
Uh,
I am giving invalid username
okay.
password.
Ah, okay, okay, sir.
Hmm?
Okay.
Button, how to automate action, click button. Okay,
Okay.
what is the method we are using here? Click method will be used. Okay,
Yes, sir.
using click method.
Okay.
Method we can automate. Okay, click
Yes, sir.
button action.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. See now checkbox. How to automate a checkbox. These two have seen already. Now how to automate an action selecting checkbox. Selecting checkbox. Okay, before that, let us go to one more simple thing. How to click, how to automate an action of click action, click link element. Okay, it is also same thing.
Okay.
Using click method, we can automate this one. Clicking the link.
Yeah.
Are you clear?
Yes, sir. Put the points wise, sir. One dot click like that you put, sir. Then you easily can understand.
What does my one dot?
Earlier you earlier you put right point wise. First point is clear. Second point same is like that you put, sir. Easily you can remember.
No, no, ma. Here there
The
are two steps. That's why I put one and two. Here there is only
okay,
one
okay,
step.
okay, sir.
Hmm?
Yeah.
And next one, and see one more question here. How to identify link element? Let us see that also. Okay, how to identify
Okay.
link element? What attribute we use? Clear?
Okay, sir.
Now in this, right, I want to click this link. What is this link, button or element? Let us see that. Is it a button? It is a button only.
Okay.
Okay, okay, fine. Let us complete this login functionality first. Okay, uh,
Now how to identify, sir? How to identify whether it's button or link?
if it is a link means what is the HTML tag? A.
Okay, okay. Login button. Yeah.
A, right? Here it is
Okay.
input is the input tag. Okay.
Okay.
See for buttons, what is HTML tag? So here we have seen text box, password text box, and we have seen text box element. Correct? These two examples.
Yes.
And then how to I automate 1 second ma. Hmm. Text box element HTML code. Okay, this is the HTML code. Okay, and then HTML tag is input, attributes are these are, and then we are using ID attribute. Okay, see, actually we can't use placeholder tab index directly. See,
Hmm.
in this attributes list, what attributes we can use to identify that element directly? We can use ID and class. We can't use these attributes, place, data, invalidate, data message, these things and all cannot be used. Understand?
Okay.
Only those two can be used. Similarly, in this text
Okay.
box, what is this text box? Password text box, right?
Hmm.
Password text box. What attributes we can use? Here also we can use name, class. We can't use these attributes to identify that element. Are you clear?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And suppose for any element there is no ID and there is no name and there is no class available. In that case, we can use even HTML tag also to identify that element. If there is only one element using that HTML tag in the web page, then we can use HTML tag to identify that element. Okay, that also we'll see that how to do that one. Okay, then how to
Okay.
automate, how to identify link element. Let us say that before link, let us complete this function button using button, right? It is a button. Login is a button. So just copy this and write that step d dot find element by dot id dot click. Okay, so this is the login function. Are you clear? Now call this
Yes, sir.
irctc login, then save it, and now let us run.
Generally, password it will convert into asterisks, right, sir?
Yeah,
Manually when
yeah.
you enter the cap.
Yes, yes.
But the coding tool automatically it will convert, sir. We no need to write the code for that specific code.
No, 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 no.
Okay.
Okay, it is entered. It is throwing error message. Enter the text as in cap something. Okay,
Okay, sir.
so it is entering the values. It is running fine. Okay, and now let us see that sign up. I'm going to create one more method, irctc sign up. Okay, sign up with a new user ID for new user. Okay, now I want to comment this login method. I'm not running this. Now I will run this sign up. Okay, now let us create sign up.
Okay.
Mm, sign up.
Yeah.
We have to click on this sign up link. Correct? Sign
Okay.
up link.
Okay,
We
sir.
have to click. Let us see this. Now, how to identify link? 1 second, ma. Uh, enter text into text box. This is what how it will be entered. And then now this is about button. For buttons, how we are clicking? Click button. I will write
Yes.
directly. Click button. The click button. What method we are using? Click is the
Click
method.
method.
I will write simply click method. Okay. I will delete this. Okay.
Yeah, this one only last
Yeah.
sir. Okay.
Yeah, it will be simple. Looks simple. Okay.
Ah,
Okay. Now
easy. It will
inside button, click action. Okay. Click action. Inside button, click action. So this is the text box element. I will give underline. Now this is a button element. Okay. Button element. See, for button element, what is the HTML tag? Let us copy that one thing. For button element, how that HTML code is defined. Let us see that. Copy that one. Okay. This is the HTML code for button. HTML code. Okay. Now, what is the HTML tag for this? What is HTML tag? Input is the HTML tag. And what attributes we can use for this
class.
HTML tag here? Class is available. And what else? Name is there. ID also is there. Correct? ID
Yes, sir.
available. Name available. Okay. And these are the
Okay.
attributes we can use. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. And how we are clicking action? Here we are using ID. If ID is available, we should use ID. Correct? So login button.
Yes,
ID
sir.
equal to login button. This is what we'll be using it. Yeah, login button. So how we have given login button ID we are using here. Okay. Then click action. How we are recording using by method click. Done. Now let us say link element. Okay. Link element. Link element. For link element, what is HTML code? Let us see that. It is HTML code. We have to observe that HTML code. How it is. Okay. The HTML code for link is, now highlight this sign up link. Okay. Sign up link. So this is the HTML code. Copy this. So this is the HTML code. What is the HTML tag for link? A is the HTML tag. Okay. Are you clear?
Okay.
And attributes.
Yes, sir.
What attributes we can use to identify link?
Style.
No, style we can't use.
No, it
href
was given there.
we can't
Um.
use. See that here.
Okay.
No attribute can be used. See here.
Mm.
See by dot id. If I write by dot, see what all the things are there. What methods are available? Class available. By class name we can identify the element. Okay. And CSS selector is not a property. ID is a property. Link text. See that to identify the link, what property we can use? No property can be used. Name is a property, ID is a property, class name is a property, and it is a tag name. See, there is no other attribute can be used directly to identify web elements. What attributes we can use directly? ID, name,
Name.
and class
Class.
name. Are you clear?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Only these are the three attributes can be used directly to identify any element. Are you clear?
Sir.
Now for link element, there is no ID, there is no name, and there is no class. Understand? Clear? See here,
Yes, sir.
no ID, no name, no class inside link attributes. So what is the other method we can use to identify link here? We can try use this. We can use this one. What is this? Link
Link
text.
text.
And one more thing we can use, partial link text. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Link text and partial link text. So what are all the by attributes. How we can identify HTML tag? I can say that identification, okay, or location. How to locate, identify, how to identify or locate, we can call it. See here, we can identify by using these attributes. Clear? I'm renaming attributes
Yes, sir.
to identify or locate HTML element. These are the following attributes we can use. Understand? Are you clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now link, how to identify link? How we can identify link element? By using link text
Input tag
and
or partial input.
partial
Partial.
link text. Partial link text.
Yes.
Are you clear? So these are
Yes,
the
sir.
two by methods. These are not attributes. Are you clear? See, these are all attributes. What attributes we are using? Direct attributes. We can use the below attributes to identify. Okay, but link is not
Okay.
attribute. This is not attribute. What is this? We can use text displayed in the link. Are you clear? We can use
Okay.
text displayed on link. Are you clear? Text
Okay, sir.
displayed on the link. This can be used to identify the link element. So either we can use full text or you can use partial text. If you want to use the full text of the link to identify, then you should use this method, link text method. Are you clear?
Okay. Yes, sir.
And if you want to use partial text to identify the link, then you have to use this partial link text method. Understand? Now let us see that how
Okay,
to
sir.
use this. Now for here, what is the link text here? How do you know what is the link text? This is the link text between A tags. This is A tag. This is the beginning of A tag, and this is the end of A tag. Correct?
Yes.
So between these two A tags, the link text will be displayed in the HTML code. Are you clear? Though sign up is the text of the link. So we have to use this one. Are you clear? So this is the sign up. See, look at this here. This is the sign up. This is the value, text value. So this value we have to use. Sorry, not here. D dot find element by dot link text. We are using now full text, correct? So link text we have to use
Yes, sir.
since we are using full text. And what is the method? Dot click. Are you clear? So
Yes, sir.
how to click the method? Click link. What is the click link? How to click the link?
Yeah, click method.
How to automate click action?
Click method. Using click method.
Using click method. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Method we are using click method.
Click.
Okay. Done. See, send keys. Where is that send keys we define? In here, right? Send keys we have to pass input. What is that? String. Correct. For send keys we have to pass input. For clear, no
Yes,
input
sir.
is required. So let us define like this. String send keys of string. Okay. Now click action. How we are recording click action under link element using click method. Done. Okay. Now
Okay.
this is the sign up. Suppose if you want to use text, partial link text. Okay. See, for example, let me take this link. What is it? Or like, let us take this forgot password link. I want to click this forgot password link. Okay. So here I can
Okay.
use simply forgot text. Instead of using the full text of forgot password, we can use simply a partial text forgot to identify that element. Are you clear? See, simply for example,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
going to write that one. Let us see that. Forgot password link. Select that link, and this is the element, right? Selected. What is the text here? This is the text. So here I will copy just forget, not a full text. So using partial text, how to identify? D dot find element by dot partial link text. I'm giving forgot dot click. Okay. Now let me run this first. I will comment this one. Okay. I will
Okay.
try to click
So,
first forgot link, forgot password link.
yeah, why you give forgot, sir? We can give full name, right? No, huh?
No, we can give full ma. Sometimes, right?
No, no. Okay.
Sometimes you may have to use a partial text to identify because some links may be very long. Okay.
Correct, sir. You have used a partial link to get to take the partial the half of the text only,
Mm.
but you can give the full text name, right?
Yeah, full
That
also.
also we have to. Uh,
Yes, ma. We can use full text or partial text. Anything we can use in the partial link
okay.
text method. Okay, let us see that one example with the partial value. That's what I'm trying to show you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Let us see just one example with the partial
Yeah.
value. See here I'm
Okay.
using partial value instead of using full value, full text. Okay. And I'm going to run this method. So it should click successfully the forgot password link. Okay. Without any
Okay.
issues. Yeah, it clicked. No, no, still it is progressing. Yeah, now it is clicked. See that. This window is opened. By clicking forget password link, this page is opening. Got it?
Okay. Sir.
That means
Okay.
it is working good. So like this, we can use
Yeah.
partial text or we can use full text. Are you clear? So now let
Yes,
us
sir.
continue our sign up. Just simply this statement we have added just to see that how the partial text can be used to identify web link element. Okay.
Okay.
And now let us continue with our sign up. So click the sign up link. Now it will go to registration page. Okay. And here let us try to script all these things. Uh, Now let us see. First, let us complete username. Username. For username, what attributes are available? Class name is available. Correct. ID
Yes,
is
sir.
not available. Name is there, so we can use name attribute. D dot find element by dot name value. What is this text box, right? So there are two methods: clear, and
Ten
send
keys.
keys. We have to use send keys. Copy this again. Dot send keys. enter some value, press R, done. First thing is completed. Now second field. What is second field? Select question. It is a list box. Okay. See, let us see with list box how to work with list box now. Drop down box, correct? Drop down list. Drop down list element.
Yes.
Drop down list element. First, let us see that HTML code for this. It is the HTML code, correct? No, I think so. It is not highlighted. This is the HTML code. Look at this HTML code. Edit.
Yeah.
See, HTML code is this. Our entire thing we have to copy. See, HTML code is little
Okay.
bigger here, not small.
Okay.
We have to copy this entire thing. This is the HTML code. Underlines are coming. Okay. See, this is the
Okay.
HTML code for drop down list.
Yeah. But our required method is the attribute is there, so name
No,
is
no,
there.
still it is there, man. Not completed. Wait, wait, wait. Still it is there.
Okay.
Up to here. See, this is the end of the.
Okay.
See, end of the selector tag. See, this is the beginning
Okay.
of the selector tag, and this is the end of the selector tag. So the
Select.
for drop down boxes, what is the HTML tag in the HTML source code? Select is the HTML tag. Understand? The HTML tag is
Yes, sir.
select. Understand? So between this select, see there is one more tag. What
Yes,
is
sir.
the tags defined? Options tags. Option. That means inside this drop down box, what values should be populated, should be listed. What option should be listed? Those options are defined by using option tag. Are you clear? Understand?
Yes, sir.
This is a HTML tag. In the HTML tag, there
Yes,
are
sir.
two HTML tags are defined: select and option. Select and option tags are used to define a drop-down
Uh,
box. So now to identify that select drop-down, what attributes we can use here? Name and class. Are you clear? These are the
yes, sir.
drop-down box attributes. Name and class are defined here. Identify or locate. How to locate that element using name, class. These are the two attributes are defined in this HTML code for select drop-down: name and class. So what is the attribute we can use here to identify that element? Name can be used. Clear?
Name.
Name.
Yes.
Name we can use.
Yes, sir.
So this can be used. Name can be used. So now let us write it here. See that here. Now what I'm going to do, see it is something different. How to identify uh, drop down box, to select a drop down box? See that it is very different thing. How to select list item, how to select a list item, how to automate this it contains three steps. Now it involves three steps, not just only two steps or one step. Let us see that how to automate it. The first thing, see I'm defining web element drop down list equal to d dot find element by dot id, right? Id available, right? Not id, name. Okay, by dot name. by dot name. So this statement, what it will do? See here, this class, it is a new class. We have to import this new class. I'm using here one new class, web element class. Import it. So it is imported at the top. Web element is imported. Okay. And now DDL. See here in this statement, what we are doing? We are getting drop down element, drop down list element into this variable. Are you clear? What we are getting here? What we are doing?
Yes.
Get a drop
We
down.
are identifying that one element, that element.
Yeah, drop down list element.
Assigning to that
Yeah, into DDL variable. Correct.
element.
So now this DDL
Yes, sir.
variable will represents the drop down list. Understand? Drop down list item, list element. Once you identify the
Yeah.
drop down list, now we have to define one more class select. Select items is equal to, 1 second, I also forget how to define this one. 1 second. Training. Project 1. Mm, okay, new select. Okay, see here, select items is equal to new select. First we have to import this class. Here select, I'm using another new class. One more new class we are using, select class. Are you clear? So we have to import this select class from Selenium. This one, see, there are multiple select classes. Different classes are defined. But which class we have to import here? Selenium dot support dot UI. From this package, we have to import this select class. Are you clear? This one we
Okay,
have
sir.
to select, not these three. This one should be imported. See, that is imported. Select class is imported. Now that error is gone. Now select. I think it is small letter. Yes, select.
These are all standard classes, right, sir? Select and
Yeah,
web
yeah.
element, those are
Yes,
all.
these are all
Okay.
standard classes.
Okay.
Wait, man, not coming. Okay, select. See, which from where you want to select item? See, from this drop down box, I want to get all the items, correct?
Yes, sir.
See, this is the statement. See, what this statement will do, what this statement will do, it get all drop down list items. What it will do? Get all drop down list items. It will get all drop down list items into this variable. Are you clear? What it will
Yes,
do?
sir.
New select. To this select, what input we are passing? The drop down element we are passing as input. The drop down element already we get into this variable. So that
Yes.
variable we are passing here as input. Otherwise,
Yeah, we are selecting.
yeah, see, I can write this statement like this also. Same statement. See this. Control C. Here I can copy this statement directly. Understand? So I can copy this statement
Yes.
directly. Like this also we can write. Now this statement is not required. Understand? If I write like
Yes.
this statement is not required. But this statement looks very lengthy. That's why I make it as like this. Make it short. Okay? I use like this. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Understand?
Yes, sir.
Same statement can be written like this. Simply I will put it in comment. Okay, see here,
Okay.
control C, instead of DDL I can write here like this. Simply just comment it. Okay, only for a reference purpose I'm showing. If you write like this,
Okay.
then this statement can be deleted. Understand?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So now DDL. After this, now what we have to do? Here we are getting all the items from this drop down list into this variable. So from this list items, you have to select one item. Understand? That is a
Yes.
third step. So this third step, items. See, ITMS is nothing but items list, correct? Items
Yes.
dot select by. See, there are three methods we can use to select an item from the list of items. One is select by index number, or select by value, or select by visible text. Understand? We can use any of these methods. Now I'm using here visible text. That means in this drop down, these are the visible text. Understand? See, what is
Yes, sir.
your pet's name? This is the value I want to.
Select.
Yeah, let us see that this is the value. We can copy this one. So this value can be copied. Done. What is your pet's name? This is the text I want to select. This is the item. This is the item I want to select from this list of items. That item should contain this text. Understand? I want to select an item with this visible text in this list of items. So these are the three different steps are involved to select an item in the drop down list in the Selenium script. You have to use these three steps. In the first step, what we are doing, we are getting or we are locating drop down web element. And after that, from that drop down web element, we are getting all the list items. And from these list items, we are selecting one item by using any one of the three methods. What are those three methods? Select by index, select by value, and select by visible text. Are you clear, Govin? So these are the three methods, three steps you have to follow to select a drop down list item. Let me drop select a list item. It is a three steps process, correct? It is three steps process. First step is I locate a drop down list element. Okay.
Yeah.
So how we are doing that one? This is the statement we have written. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
What is this, ma? It is copying like this. Control C. Okay. This is the text. And what is the second step? Step 2. Get all
Selecting the value.
list items from the drop down element. Correct?
Yes.
From the drop down list element. How we are getting? Here, this is a web element, new web element class we are using. Correct? Here, what is the
Yes.
statement? Select class we'll be using here. Understand?
Yes.
Here, you will be using select class. And step 3, select an item in the list of items. What is the statement here? It is a statement. Example. So here, let me give here one more description. Get an element into web element variable. Okay, into web element variable. That is what we are doing here. This is the example code. Okay, web element is a new class we are using here. And here, what we are doing, we are using select method, select class and method. Select class. We are creating here select object using select class. What we are doing here, create an object using select class. That is what we are doing here, correct? See, select is the class, new class. And for this select new class, what is the input we are passing? Drop down element we are passing as input. Are you clear? So we are creating
Yes, sir.
here an object using select class. What it will do? What is this object is nothing but items collection. Create an items collection. Items collection object using select class. Understand? And here
Yes,
select
sir.
an item using below methods. What are those methods? We can use select by index, and what is second one? Select by value, and third one select by visible text. These are the methods we can use. Select an item using below method. Are you clear?
Functionality is the same. Functionality is same, right, sir? When you use in either anyone, if you use any one of these three, functionality is same, right?
Yeah, functionality
It
is
means
same.
work.
Yeah, depends upon the
Okay.
situation we have to use. Sometimes, right? See, for example,
Uh-huh.
in this drop down, some values may be very lengthy text. So at that time, what will
Oh,
happen?
okay.
The text, full text will not be visible.
Correct.
Some text may be hidden. That means it will
Correct.
extend, right? It will overcross that boundary. So in such case,
Correct.
this method will not work. What method? Visible text method will not work. When you can use this
Yeah.
visible text method, if that item text is completely visible,
Okay.
if that item text is completely visible, then we can use it. See, in some drop down list boxes, right, that
Yeah.
visible text and value may be different.
Hmm.
Understand? The visible
Mhm.
text and value can be different. See, this is the value. See, look at that here. See, this is the visible text, correct? It is the text. And
Yes.
what is the value of that
Yeah.
item? 0. What
Okay.
is the value of second item? 1. What is the value of a third item? 2. So by using this value attribute, you can select an item without using a text value. Understand? So
Okay.
if we want to use this value, then we have to refer this method. What method? Select by value method. Are you clear?
Okay.
See,
Yeah.
sometimes, right, this value,
Value and index both look same.
no, no,
Hmm.
value can be different. I can define any value. Here it is defined 0, 1, 2, 3, no problem. But this value can be anything. But
Hmm.
index number will be always 0, 1, 2,
Okay.
3.
Okay.
See, value is here text, but index is number, correct?
Yes. Yes.
See, by default, the first element index is 0, but value can be anything. Value no need to be 0 always. Developer can
Yes.
define anything, any value, but index cannot be
Okay.
changed. Understand?
Okay.
So that's what. There are three different methods we can use. Either index by value or by visible text. What is the index? Each item has a unique index number, correct? Unique
Yes.
index number begins with 0. Is it right? Begins with 0. What is this value? Value is an attribute. Is it right? Value is an
Yes, sir.
attribute here. Look at that here. Value is an attribute. Option tag attribute.
Hmm.
Understand?
Correct.
And what is a visible
Yes, sir.
text method? When we use this method,
To visible, the text is simple. The text is short.
item text.
That
Item text.
yeah, item.
Understand?
Yeah.
What is a list item text? Correct? List item
Yes.
text. Suppose if that list item text is visible completely, then we can use visible by text. Select by visible text.
Yeah.
Sometimes that list item text may not be completely visible. In that case, we have to use either index or value.
Yeah.
Understand?
So, can you write the syntax? Can you write the syntax for a select by value and index, sir?
Yeah.
Like a select
Yeah.
select
We
by
will
visible.
see that. We will see that. Simple thing. For
Okay.
example, I want to select by value. Okay, I want to select this one, this item. See, this text is very lengthy, right? So I don't want to use
Yes.
the text here. So I can use a value. What is the value? 4. Copy this. Same thing. ITMS dot select by value and pass the value within the double quotes. That's it. See, it is very short. Correct.
Okay.
Now, similarly, I want to
Yes.
select same item. Now, what is the index number? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is the index number. So again, write
Yes.
ITMS dot select by index. See, what is the input here? Number should be passed as input 4, not inside the double quotes,
Yes.
because it is a number, but value is a
Correct.
text. Understand? Value is a text, but index is not a text. It is a number always. Are you clear?
O- Okay,
So
sir.
like this, we can use this methods. Or let me execute simply. No problem. We can. Okay, that's it, ma. Now let us run these things. Let me run drop down list. So it should click on sign up link, and then it should enter username. After that, it should select a question in the drop down list. These are the steps we have automated inside the sign up method. And see this browser, okay, we'll see that tomorrow. How to maximize this browser always by default automatically. See Prasad is entered. See it is entered. See fourth item also selected. What is your favorite pastime? See this one, index number 4 is selected. See that index number 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Understand? It is selected. So all these methods are working fine. Good. So I will comment it. Okay. Any doubts, Govin? Today we discussed very important. It is very important. Okay. It is. These are the basic things. If you don't understand, right, these concepts, it is difficult to write the script in Selenium. See now, so far we discussed how to work with the text box, how to work with buttons, and how to work with link, and how to work with the drop down list element. Okay, just you practice these three
Okay, sir.
elements. You just try to write a script for with any web
Okay.
application, and try to automate as much as possible multiple fields, text boxes, buttons, and list boxes and links.
Okay.
You cover these four elements in the script. Okay, tomorrow we'll continue with
Okay.
check boxes and radio buttons. Those things we'll see tomorrow. See, that means first we have to complete the
Yeah.
basic elements. These are common and basic elements that we could see
Sir.
in every
Uh,
web page. After that, after completing basic elements, then we
okay.
will see that there are some other alternative options how to identify web elements. Now we are discussing how to identify web elements by using attributes like ID, name, class,
Okay.
and link text. That's what we have seen. And there are a few other options to identify the elements that we can use. That is also very important concept. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, that's it, man, today.
Sir?
Yeah, yes, go in.
Okay, sir. Yes, tomorrow I'm traveling, sir, to hometown. Hmm?
Yeah, no, yeah, I forgot.
Morning.
One second, I forgot to inform you. Tomorrow, no session.
Okay, sir. Okay.
No, I will be
Okay.
out of station. I'm going to Kanipakam, Chittur, near Chittur.
Oh,
So
okay, sir.
tomorrow and day after tomorrow, no session. Sunday we'll have session. Okay. Sunday we'll have
Hmm.
something somewhat long session so that we can cover.
Uh,
Okay.
Sunday, okay, sir. Okay. Yeah. Since we have to travel back, right, sir? That's what I'm thinking, sir. Sunday.
No,
Huh?
I will be back on
Hello?
Saturday night.
Huh? Yeah,
Sunday
you'll be
night
back
also
on
no
Sunday,
problem.
but I have to start.
Sunday night also no problem. Anytime
Back.
on
Yeah,
Sundays.
yeah. Correct, sir. Sunday, actually, morning, if I get into the bus, now get into the bus here, the morning.